esthetician Caroline, both are expert in skincare.
Really good for building blocks, smooth for healthy skin, and gets you some skin clarity. Alright, so why is skin like oxygen fusion treatment so unique? So the bioimmunity peptides help to rebuild proteins and help renew healthy skin cells, and they protect you from free radicals, which is the bad guys, such as sun exposure and UV. So that's pretty cool. Another fun fact about them. So there's 2 different phases of oxygen infusion, and the first one is going to be, we have 4 different gels that we put on your face, and your last one is going to be antibacterial, which is for mainly like oily skin or acne skin and so it's a great add-on treatment, or you can do a full hour facial with oxygen infusion, or you can add it on to any microdermabrasion.
So my name is Kayleigh. Hi everybody. So I'm a medical esthetician. I've been a licensed medical esthetician for a little over 5.5 years. Going on? Yeah. So I don't want y'all to be afraid about chemical peels. A lot of times when people hear the word chemical peels, they get really, really freaked out. They're like, oh my gosh, that sounds scary, right? Like I don't want anything to like burn my face, make it turn red, have skin just peeling all off. Well, the chemical peels that we do here, they're superficial, they're very light, but they're very, very active, and they are going to show true results. You're going to see effective results within a good 3 to 6 treatments. Some people see them quicker than that. Anytime you get a consultation, we're going to go over everything from your health to your diet to your medications, any kind of procedures you make, anything, okay? Because everything that you're doing as far as what you're putting in your body is going to affect it, whether what we're doing as far as the cleansing, the products that we're using. It's just everything that we put internally affects on the outside as well, okay? So basically my presentation is going to be about a chemical peel, kind of introduce y'all into it, educate y'all, and let y'all know so y'all aren't so afraid, doesn't seem that's so scary, okay? This time of the year is the best time to do chemical peels, and the reason why is because all the sun damage that you've been doing over the summer, okay? So when it's cold and it's cool and your skin's really dry, this is when we need to focus on all that exfoliation, resurfacing, and lightening, and getting away all that hyperpigmentation, okay? So, we're going to draw.
I forgot.
I
think it's like 2, yeah.
I think
it's a twin.
It's a twin. 80% of your skincare is going to start at home, okay? So you need to make sure that you're always cleansing the skin morning and night. You can do your very thorough cleansing at nighttime, which is your double cleanse. You're going to want to make sure you use an oil-based cleanser, especially if you wear a lot of makeup, okay? Then you're going to use a water-based cleanser, which is either a gel or your foaming cleanser. An oil-based cleanser is basically like a balm or an oil to put off your makeup. Another thing, some people don't like that because they feel like, oh, that's too greasy. That's fine. But oily-prone skin, they should definitely be using it. Even dry. If you don't like that, you can use a micellar water. Okay, that also helps. It has niacinamide in it, which is also a natural exfoliant. So it's exfoliating the skin while also cleansing the skin. Toning the skin is very, very important. I'm right on phone to do it. But they don't realize that toning is really what helps to balance your skin's pH. If you think about it, you're using hair products, you're using perfumes, you're using moisturizers, you're using makeup. You're using so many products on your skin on a daily basis that you're disrupting your acid mantle every day, all day. And you're not getting the correction that it's needed. So that toner is going to really help to balance and correct your skin. It's going to help tighten, refine the pores. Makeup is what really causes our pores to get super large, as well as sweating and the pollutants in the environment. So that's really important. Make sure if you use any type of toner that has a balanced pH of 5.5, okay? And you can do research on it. When ours here do have 5.5 though, okay? And we have 3 toners. Also, after you cleanse and you tone, that's when you're going to do your mask 2 to 3 times a week, depending on what you're trying to correct. If you're getting really dry, you're going to use hydration masks, things that are very hydrating, very cooling and calming to the skin. If you have very large pores, it's where you use clay masks. These are going to help to tighten and refine in those pores. Okay? That will be your go-to all the time, and then moisturize and then sunscreen in the morning. Another thing that's really important for young, youthful skin is vitamin C, antioxidants. It's so important to put an antioxidant on your skin. So vitamin C is a needed serum that you put on every single day before you moisturize and you put sunscreen on. Okay? If I could show y'all if I had an apple, basically if I was to cut an apple in half. Okay, you know how if an apple sits out for a little while, it starts to turn brown? That's because it's becoming dioxide, right? All the pollutants, all the things in the environment, is causing it to brown. If I was to put vitamin C on an apple, which I wish I could have did it today, I should have. If I put vitamin C on an apple and left it to sit the same time, it's just oxygen, that apple isn't going to brown. Because that antioxidant is helping to heal it and repair it from oxygen and pollutants and dust, like little dust particles and things like that in the air. So that's where antioxidants are super, super important. So this is basically what are the benefits of PCA chemical peels. Not only do they make your skin like healthier and brighter, they remove the top layer of dead skin, they're gonna leave your face feeling revitalized, rejuvenated. It helps to decrease acne, even skin tone, texture, and also helps to make your products that you use at home to penetrate deeper within the skin. Okay, you're gonna have fewer breakouts, and it's a really great way to really take control of the oil production and to tighten and refine those pores. Okay, it also helps with reduce fine lines and wrinkles. And like I said, depending on what type of skin type you are and things like that, we will recommend the perfect chemical peel for you. Okay? So now that I've pretty much done the chemical peel treatment, we can do some corrective serums if you like. Those will entice the chemical peel. They're going to cause a little bit more of tingling sensation. For her, because she has very large pores, I would definitely want to do a rejuvenating serum, and that's going to help to rejuvenate her skin. It's also help to retexturize the complexion of her skin to promote a more even skin tone and texture. So you may feel a little bit of tingling. Yeah, it kind of does. It kind of has like a little mini stuff. Now tonight, Miss Kate, does anyone have any questions or anything? Any at all? Don't be afraid. Ask me. Sure.
How long are you using after you think it's good? After you stop?
Once your dermatologist tells you it's okay for you to get facials. Okay? Right, because in the little areas where the creases go right here. You should get a 1 hour with me. I'm just going to fan her a little bit. She's still having a little bit of sensitivity around her nose area. So I'm just going to fan her. But overall, as y'all can see, like there's nothing scary happened, you know. She didn't get any, she has a little bit of blush, a little flushness right here in her cheek area, which is great. That means we stimulate a lot of blood flow and circulation, which really helps with collagen and elastin production, okay? And that's that protein that we're constantly trying to revamp in our skin to make us look young, youthful, and just have that great radiant skin. Which helps to alleviate the skin of toxins, okay? That's also really important during facials. I do lymphatic massaging too. Customized, which is basically what we're about to talk about. Our customized facials, we have 30 minutes, 60 minutes. It's very, very important to come in, especially if you've never had a facial, so we can address any type of skin concerns or conditions that you're having, or want to basically if you have a certain goal for your skin or want to correct anything, that's where we can work one-on-one with you for that as well, okay? And then we have our hydrofacial. This is where it's like a hydrodermabrasion. It's where we exfoliate the skin, also hydrate and replenish the skin. We're infusing the skin with hyaluronic acid, peptides, antioxidants. Absolutely love this facial. It's very similar to a chemical peel, in and out, 30 minutes, okay? But we can make it 60 minutes long, okay? And this basically we use an infusion system technology where we infuse the skin. We cleanse the skin with it as well. So it's like a microabrasion, but less gentle, and while we're doing it, we're infusing the skin with hydration. Dermaplaning, what we kind of talked about earlier, Jade. Dermaplaning is a non-invasive procedure where we're going to take a micro blade, we're going to do a dermaplane blade, and it's actually considered like a surgical blade. It's also known as a butter blade, and that's where we're going to taunt the skin, we're going to pull it up against skin. And see all this vellus hair that you're seeing right here? We help to alleviate all the vellus hair as well as dead skin. Really great thing about dermaplaning, it helps to brighten the skin's complexion, hydrate the skin, makes it very, very soft. It's one of the most thorough ways of getting dead skin off as well as vellus hair. Because we have a lot of people that are like, they want to thread their entire face or they want to wax their entire face, this is a little bit more of a gentle way of getting rid of facial hair, okay? And also it's going to help with your makeup to go on a lot smoother, more beautiful. I mean, your makeup literally goes on floss. You ever put on makeup sometimes and you see it kind of like, it like sits on top of the veil, it's got like peach fuzzy over your skin? Well, you don't have to worry about that once you get dermaplane. Also, a good thing about it, it helps with the products you use at home. Those also will penetrate deeper, so your products will work more effectively. Okay? You'll both get 10% off your service. Leave a review online. You get also $5 in rewards if you get up, up to 100, and then we book today and you get 5% off your next visit. And that's pretty much it.
If you guys book today, you get 10% off.
Yes, if you book any services today, you get 10% off. That's right.